tight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by BlackRifleCoffee.com.
Yes! Yes! It is a fucking USA day, Jabes. It is USA all goddamn day today. Whoo, how you feeling?
I'm good.
You don't seem like you're in the spirit of it. We're recording on the 4th of July, Jabes.
We are. I am in the spirit
I want to
of
see
it.
a little fireworks out of you. I want to see a little excitement out of you. Joey Chestnut just did it again. Literally, just seconds ago, he just did it again. 11th mustard belt in the last 12 years. I don't know another champion like this in my lifetime. I don't.
Yeah.
I wasn't alive for the 1960s Celtics. I wasn't alive for that.
This many belts.
Yeah, this many championships.
For anyone to have won this many championships.
I've never witnessed anything like it.
Sure.
A lot of people say Jordan never lost the finals. That's true. But he only won 6. Chestnut is at 11.
Right.
Not only that, but he is breaking his own records. Today, he broke the record. The old record of hot dogs eaten in 10 minutes at Coney Island was 73 hot dogs. 74 for the big guy today.
Really? And that heat.
74. And that heat, that humidity.
Wow.
ESPN summed it up best. He's got the esophagus of a champion. He's got the stomach of a warlord. I don't know how many superlatives we could possibly toss out about this guy that would make him more immortal. I really don't. He's the best athlete, I think, of this or any generation. And he needs to be cherished.
Sure. And
he needs to be lifted upon the shoulders of the people and carried through the land. 4th of July heroes, okay? Joey Chestnut's at 1 now for me. It was George Washington. George Washington is 2.
Okay.
I got Chestnut at 1. I got Washington at 2. Mm-hmm. I got Scott Key because I believe there's a hyphen in that. Is that a 3 name? Is that a 3 name? Is he a serial killer one?
Is he Francis Scott?
Francis Scott Key.
Or is it? Yeah, but is the Francis Scott in the beginning or the end? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Wasn't alive then. Don't know if people were hyphenating their names back then.
Right.
Like fucking pussies. Or if he was just going by 3 names, maybe there was another Francis Key in the town. I don't know. But that's my top 3 Americans on 4th of July.
Wow.
In that order now. And Chestnut, it's just a banger in number 1. That guy. I mean, it was fucking incredible. His post-game speech, and yes, it is a game. It's a game. His post-game speech was inspirational, and it was exactly what I thought it would be. Because he did have 1 loss. And if you remember that, because you were there, we're a Chestnut household. We watch the Coney Island hot dog eating contest every single year we have for many, many years. Sure. We're a Chestnut household. Yeah. The year that he lost is the year that, remember, he was engaged and then she broke off the engagement and he lost. That's his only loss in 12 years. Here's what was telling in today's interview after winning yet another fucking mustard belt was he said, what was the biggest reason that you think you won today? And he said, because I'm happy.
Wow.
Because I'm happy. Those 3 words.
That's huge.
Have never rang truer, I think, in a champion in America. Mm-hmm. Because I'm happy. All he wanted to do was be happy. And then what did he do today when he was happy? He went out and broke a fucking record.
Yeah.
He did what champions do.
Right.
I mean, it was to say that this performance was awe-inspiring. That doesn't even do it justice. What he did out there today was. I don't look. The only way I can possibly put this to the audience to make them understand what Joey Chestnut did out there today is if we pushed all the continents back together, and it was fucking Pangea all over again. That's what Chestnut did
He left it all. He left it all on the boardwalk.
All of it.
He left it all on the boardwalk.
He's going to leave it all in the toilet tonight. Imagine what that hotel toilet looks like.
I can't.
Boy,
I can't. That's the only thing with that stuff.
That's a 9 flush. That's a 9 flush system.
Where does it go?
You know, I'm glad you asked that. So I did a little studying on Chestnut.
Okay.
So on Sunday nights to prepare. So this starts on Sunday, his preparation. He's going shake.
Okay.
He's going a lot of liquids.
Right.
Eating very little.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
He might have salad on Sunday. The liquid diet might have been on Monday. Yeah, because today's Wednesday. So that was his Monday was the liquid diet, and he had a protein shake. Tuesday, fasted all day.
Okay.
Didn't eat whatsoever.
You'd have to.
And then he saves himself for the competition, and then jams in 74 dogs.
Sure.
The next closest competitor, if you even want to say that he's in a competition anymore, I don't think he is. Sure. I think he's competing against himself at this point.
League of his own.
Yeah. The next closest competitor was like 21 away.
Really?
Not even close. Yeah.
There's usually somebody that nips at his heels.
Well, here's the thing. There was 6 people that got over 50, and that's a record. That was a record, 50 dogs in 10 minutes.
Okay.
6 people. So that was a record. People are trying. They just can't get close to him. And I would say up until the first 3 to 4 minutes of the contest, there was 4 people that were tied with Chestnut. And I was like, oh, shit. We're in for a battle today. I remember taking the seatbelt out of my car and buckling up on the couch inside.
On the couch. Yeah.
Because I didn't know what I was in for at this point. It was tied after 3 or 4 minutes. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here today? Right. And then boom, Chestnut pulled away.
And then boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His DPM was around a 7. Just over 7.
Is that dogs
per minute? His dogs per minute was at about a 7.4. And that was a new stat that they put up today on ESPN. So as the minutes ticked by, they had the DPM rate right above the number to show you how many dogs per minute he was averaging. He was averaging 7.4. Boom, he finished with 74 dogs down. I mean, it was impressive. No one else was at that pace towards the end. Like the last 5 minutes, all the rest of those guys started to give out, and you could see their DPM go way far down.
Right.
They were out of it. And Chestnut, he plowed through like the champion that he is.
Dunking.
Yep. A lot of water, and you got to eat the buns too.
I know.
A lot of bread.
That's the gross part about it. But this pageantry, how serious you're taking it, like they do it.
Oh yeah.
The announcers.
Oh yeah.
Everyone. I mean, they really make it very serious, and it makes me laugh.
Oh, and the 2 announcers who call this event every year are the best in the business.
Sure.
There was a Migos reference.
Okay. Older guys, huh?
Yeah. Wait. There was a Migo reference. This you'll love this one. There was when they described the guy who was the sleeper of the competition.
Right.
They also named a white wine after that, and they were like, and that's also just for you guys at home. That's the sleeper wine of the summer. I stood up and applauded that line.
The sleeper wine
of the summer. Yeah, and it was something like a crisp white, and but it was an exact label that he named. And bravo to those guys.
That's great.
It's an hour. If you haven't watched this at home, by the way, in all sincerity, it's an hour's worth of comedy that you can't buy. And those 2 announcers, I don't know if they have writers or if they're that good on the spot. I don't think they're that good on the spot. They probably pre-write a lot of this.
Anytime you have to ask that.
Either way,
they have writers, right?
You got gold for an entire fucking hour.
Sure.
Out of these guys.
Yeah.
And what a better way to kick off the 4th.
Ugh. I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
America.
It's at the perfect time too. It's like the middle where people are like, you've had either a breakfast or something, and you're like,
high noon.
Things aren't really kicking off. If they are, you can keep it in the background. But
high noon is when this pops off, and you're like, all right, great. Before I start grilling, before I start chilling and grilling, popping a couple cold sodas. There's nothing like kicking it off with a couple of road dogs for Chestnut.
Right.
My biggest fear, though, is what's going to happen when he retires. And I went through this same emotion with Kobe, too. When I was just like, I knew eventually one day he wouldn't be great anymore. But when is that day? When's it going to be? Right. I don't know what I'm going to do when Chestnut retires, because the rest of these people are fucking assholes.
Yeah, these jackals.
Yeah. They can't do it.
No. They can't touch him.
No. So I don't know. When he walks away from the table,
sure,
after his last meal,
yep,
what are we gonna do as humans? Like,
what is he gonna do? Because I listened to this like interview with Eater X.
Yeah,
and it's like a real emotional thing when you stop, because he stopped.
I bet it is.
It didn't work for his relationships.
Weird.
He thought, I kind of want to have a regular life.
Yeah.
And he missed it.
We all do, though.
You know? Yeah. And Joey Chestnut, I mean, he ruined one relationship.
Yep.
Done.
Did he?
Probably.
Look,
I couldn't be with a professional eater.
He travels the world.
Great.
Makes a shitload of money.
Shits in every toilet across the, I mean, huge.
Well, he's got a decent diet up until the event itself.
Let's hang on a second. Joey Chestnut is not a specimen. The man's body.
No.
And no.
No, gonna go ahead and stop you there. He's been getting in shape, they said today. He's running 10 miles a week.
Okay.
Which apparently
is
a
new.
lot. Yeah.
This is new.
He weighed in today at 215.
Okay. And he's a taller gentleman.
Yeah. Looks great. He looked great.
Right.
So he earned it. And clearly he's trying to step up his game. It's kind of like Tom Brady. Tom Brady's 40 years old.
Sure.
And still playing in the NFL. Eventually Tom Brady had to switch his diet and go TB12. And same thing, shitting his brains out.
Right.
But that's Chestnut as well. And I think, if you're comparing two people today, it's probably Tom Brady and Joey Chestnut right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is a perfect comparison.
So
you're losing your mind.
And if you're
you are losing your mind.
Stop right there. If you're going to tell me that sex isn't better with Chestnut than Brady, you're wrong. I think you're wrong.
I know it's an audio show and I'm supposed to be talking, but what do I say to this? This is absolute insanity. I'm just going to let you just go. It's your Independence Day.
It really is.
Just go.
Oh, boy.
Independent. I mean, you're spewing nonsense. It's insanity.
No. If
it's
I could
insanity.
But fuck Benjamin Franklin today, I would. That's how happy I am about 4th of July. One of my favorite holidays, by the way.
Really?
It is.
I do like it.
I enjoy grilling. I enjoy drinking. So
boom. That leaves us with a couple holidays.
Pretty much the 4th of July right there.
4th of July, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Cinco, I guess. You're not grilling though.
I'm not.
You are eating tacos and drinking though, which is great.
Yeah, and I'll go to a bar for that. But I like the elements of like, all right, cool. Like we're getting together in the neighborhood. We're doing some like a huge grill out thing. All the kids are getting together.
Water slide. Parade through the neighborhood.
People are getting wet. It's gonna be great.
Very Norman Rockwell, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm
it's
psyched
gonna
about
be fun.
4th of July.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. We took a boat out last night.
Dude, saw fireworks on a boat.
Man, that fireworks
over
display.
The canal.
Really fucking killed it last night.
They really did it. Carolina Beach.
Friends with boats. # friends with boats.
You need them.
We've talked about it before.
You need them.
And thank God, again, because I look at how much work goes into all of that shit on a boat. Nope.
No.
Can't do it.
No.
Can't do it. But I love being out on them.
I know.
I love being out on them. I think that dream of me having a boat, that ship has sailed. God, nailed it. I am on fire.
Fuego, yeah.
This Independence Day.
You really are.
I think it's sailed unless you get fuck you money where you can just leave the boat and you don't care if it's dirty or you pay like a bunch of people and you're just like, hey, just do this.
Yeah, but it's still the thing of like packing up all the stuff.
Yeah.
Bringing it in.
Yeah.
Like wobbly on the boat and then like taking it all out. What if you don't what?
What if you can just leave all your shit on the boat and somebody else does it? That'd be great, wouldn't it?
That would be great. And like, I think we were talking about it last night, me and my friend that we went on the boat with. where we saw these big yachts, and I'm just like, oh God, but she's like, you're not upkeeping that.
Not doing one goddamn
She's
thing.
like, when you have a boat that big, you better have money.
You are.
For
You're
the
rich.
people to be catering to you on that boat. Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah. That's the only way you do shit like that. Yeah, if you have a yacht, it's not like you're out there swabbing the decks.
Or even a bigger size boat that would fit like maybe 3 or 4 families, right? Yeah. Not even a yacht, but like you're going to need someone else to like take it out, wash it, put it back in, like do all the things.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to do any of the things. No. I just want to get on it, drive, throw some beers in it, and then leave it there. Cans all over the place, dirty as shit. Ham on the windshield. I don't even know if I'm describing that correctly. I don't even know if there is do you call it a windshield?
Oh, gosh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
You're just a wealth of boat knowledge.
I really am, because
throw a little ham on that windshield.
I've never wanted one.
Okay.
Ever.
All right.
And we had kind of toyed with it, and even then I was like, oh, I hope we don't.
Yeah, well, we didn't do it.
We didn't do it.
Yeah.
Because the amount of time that you use it and the amount of time that you like either worry about it or pay for it is really the ratio's off.
Storms, you got to worry about that. There's a lot of things that go into a boat.
Yeah.
And again, if you have fuck you money, you can just leave it in the water and have somebody else deal with it. Great. Sure. But not getting a boat.
Sure. Would you want to drive it? Would you actually want someone? Yeah. Okay, so you'd want to drive it, but you want someone else to take care of all the other stuff.
I love...
you like the driving of it.
Yeah, I love any steering wheel with a knob on it.
Sure.
That you... you can... Yep, like a bus, a big yellow school bus. Yeah. I love those. Or the boat steering wheel. Love those. I love those knobs. I try to get one in my car. I try to get one in my Jeep Wrangler.
You can just buy them.
No, you can't. They don't let you do it. They don't let you do it in those cars. It's illegal. You're not allowed to drive with one hand.
Yeah, you just buy them and it clips on the thing. And
I guess, but if you get
pulled over,
it's like, hey, why are you driving your Jeep Wrangler like it's a fucking bus that holds 80 people?
Got you.
And then that's when the splaining has to come in.
Sure.
And then you have to say, look, it's just how I like to drive. It's the 4th of July.
He's gonna say, look.
That's all I like to drive. We're just jabbering on like 2 little monkeys in a tree.
Oh boy.
Very Forrest Gumpish and Jenny tonight. Let's get into the sponsors, shall we?
We shall.
Ooh. First and foremost, talking about my new bees, my new book. When Darkness Falls, He Doesn't Catch It. Pre-order that shit, dude. 1,850 copies away. That's all we're at from the bestseller list. That's it.
I'm confident.
Are you?
Yeah.
God damn it! I'm still nervous about it. It's the sequel to At Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed. Funniest book ever written. Went harder than fucking rain in this one, and I need to hit that bestseller list. I need it. It's the only thing left that I have in this cold, dark world, to do, and then I can, chooch it. If I go down like John Denver in that John Denver crash, I know the headline then. As if I die like that, then it's like, all right, great. Ross, was a best-selling author. New York Times best-selling author. Died in a fucking weird plane crash like John Denver. And then it's like, all right, great.
Gosh, if anybody's seen.
Well, we'll talk about that right after the
There's not real footage, but go ahead. Yeah.
Sort of, after what we watched. Next up, we got, pre-order that shit on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, all of those sites. But Amazon will give it to you on the exact day, which is dope, son. August 14th. Next up, we got blackriflecoffee.com. A little BRCC all up in that business. Start every morning with it. There isn't one morning that I haven't started with it in the last 2 years. That's fucking real talk. They got medium roast, dark roast. They got Freedom Blends, Just Black, Caffeinated as Fuck are our 2 favorites. Go to blackriflecoffee.com. Sign up for the Coffee Club of the Month program. It's a subscription. Shows up at your house the same dates of every month. Use the one-time promo code of Revolution for 20% off. It's cheaper than going to Costco. It's like $4 cheaper, and the coffee's better. It's 100% veteran-owned. So fuck you, dude. That's an American coffee company on the 4th of motherfucking July. BlackRifleCoffee.com is our sponsor for the entire year. Super stoked about that.
I love it.
Super stoked. Next up, we've got StrikeForceEnergy.com.
Boom, 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 boom. Shabloinkers.
Shabloinkers. Strikeforce Energy is the premier energy drink in the biz. They got 4 amazing flavors: original, orange, lemon, make America grape again. They got, here's the box of orange right here. They got a 10-pack, 40-pack. They got a 750 milliliter bottle. This guy that just rests on your bar top or countertop, and you can just boom, boom, pop a couple squirts in and go. Strikeforce Energy. It lasts longer than 5-hour energy. I can tell you that much. And you can kick the can. You don't need the fucking can anymore. Just a tasty, tiny little tin pouch rips open. And you can squeeze it into any liquid available. Go to StrikeForceEnergy.com. Use the promo code REVOLUTION for 20% off, and that's good every time. Next up, we got Grill Your Ass Off.
Ooh.
God damn it. I'm going to hold up this jerky in the camera. I keep eating this fucking jerky every goddamn day. Grill Your Ass Off, 100% American beef. Get the all-American package. 4th of July. Eat that shit every day. They got salt and pepper. They got sweet and spicy. They got a Ridge, and they got Cowboy style. Or you can just buy a 4-pack, the all-American pack for $25. I promise you that will be your go-to every single day throughout the week when you want to snack on shit. It's got about 21 grams of protein in it, and they've also got seasonings on their site at grillyourassoff.com. Chicken seasoning, steak seasoning. Crispy's got a spicy habanero seasoning, and they're another veteran-owned company. If you notice a theme here, it's because we try to fucking help out, dude. These guys are veteranpreneurs. They're great. So go to grillyourassoff.com. Use the promo code REVOLUTION for 15% off. I'm telling you, try that fucking jerky. Oh, and the seasoning, by the way, look, you can buy seasoning at the grocery store. Well, why not buy it from some fucking veterans and get 15% off?
And you get a lot. So you don't have to.
Tons. Yeah, tons. So
they're not just like little seasonings.
Yeah, you're good to go. Next up, these guys behind me, Woodburn Warriors. Boom, boom. They did the sign, dude.
I love it.
So do I. Woodburnwarriors.com. They make signs like this for any part of your house. They make American flags. Is your American flag up? Do you have one?
I am not. I'm putting it up higher.
Damn it. I love that thing.
I know. It's awesome.
It's the most high quality craftsmanship and woodworkship in the biz. Again, another veteran owned company. Look, they can custom design some flags. Look, they put me on the goddamn thing. Family members, you name it. Let's say you wanted to get an O.J. Simpson one. They can do it.
Yep.
They can do it.
They can do it. They're talented.
I should order an O.J. Simpson for them.
That'd be
fucking dope. Yeah. They can do, look, O.J. Simpson, Casey Anthony, you name it. They can do anyone. Dahmer. All your guys back there.
I would love that.
B2K.
I would love that.
Yeah. They can do anything. Go to woodburnwarriors.com. Type in the promo code REVOLUTION for 15% off. Let them make a dope-ass piece for your house. I mean, dude, it's the centerpiece of my set for a motherfucking reason. Last but not least, we're talking about straightrazors.com.
Ooh, that's a clean cut. Smooth. Do you like it?
Oh, boy. You had a little honey in that voice today.
You like it?
A little bit of honey in that voice.
A little bit of honey in my voice.
Throw a little bit of honey on that face and give yourself a nice, clean, fresh shave. Go to straightrazors.com. They've got the finest products for dudes in the biz. This shampoo, conditioner, beard oils, mustache waxes, fucking shaving cream. Their goddamn aftershave is the best on the planet. Get the smolder. Tell me I'm a liar. You can slap me in the face. If I'm a liar, you can slap me in the face when you see me. Go to straightrazors.com. Get a kit. Also, if you're worried about using a straight razor, boom, they got these little safety razors here. Just like your normal razor, but it lasts longer. It takes about maybe 2 days off your shaving because the shave is so clean. It's so tight. It's so close to your face. Go to straightrazors.com. Type in the promo code REVOLUTION for 20% off. And that's a lot of savings there. James.
Yes.
4th of July.
4th of July.
America.
I'm ready.
How do you feel about America these days?
I feel hopeful.
You feel good about it? I do. I actually do.
Okay.
For the first time in a long time, like I feel great about the country.
Okay.
About where everything's going. Stock market's doing well. Almost every single friend I have has a job.
True.
as an American celebrating American freedom, shit, man, is there anything more American than Trump these days? Like, God damn it, that guy's doing it.
Yeah.
Fucking doing it, man. Across the board. He gave another fucking speech today. Gave one last night, today, and then like Wyoming. Motherfuckers everywhere. Just doing it, dude. I feel hopeful about it. I don't think the country is as divided as the media wants it to be, or makes it out to be. I really don't, man. And to me, like, people seem happy and shit, despite what you see in the news and on the media. Like, I think things are going great.
Right.
The economy's great. Yeah, fuck. I'm pretty stoked about everything this 4th of July. There's been some in the past where I was like, ugh.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to buy some of those, shitty burgers from Food Lion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We all know that meat at the bottom of the barrel. That's like $180, $83 a pound. Where you're just like, shit. We've all been there.
Been there. Had to do it.
Yeah. But I feel pretty good about the direction of the country and the way things are going. The thing I don't feel good about though is what's going on as people start to separate themselves outside of the media, where you read all this shit and you feel like people are desperately trying to identify with something. There was a story late last night that broke that I was just like, are you kidding me?
What happened?
Are you fucking kidding me? ScarJo. Talk about Scarlett Johansson from time to time on the show.
Sure, why not?
She took a trans role in a new movie called Rub and Tug. Okay. Great title.
It is. Is it indie or is it going to be?
Great title, by the way. Don't know too much about it, and that's the shocking thing about this. Now I know everything about it, but right. I didn't know anything about this project where she's playing a transgendered man, and there was an outrage on social media last night that.
So she's playing a girl that's transitioning. She's
playing a dude, essentially. Okay. I'm always going to get this confused.
Right. Yeah.
Forever.
Me too.
And a lot of people might say, Ross, well, why don't you look it up? I don't care to fucking learn. I don't. Pick a fucking gender. Right. At this point, pick a fucking gender. You want to switch? Great. Switch. And then afterwards, whatever that gender is, congratulations. You're that gender. You want me to call you a girl? Great. I'll call you a fucking girl after that. But until then, get off my fucking lawn with this stupid shit.
Right.
She's playing a dude.
Okay.
In this, like a woman transitioning into a man.
Okay.
There was 3, and I'm going to say, I was about to say prominent, and I stopped myself because I'm not going to, because I didn't recognize any of these fucking people, but Twitter did, apparently. Okay. Twitter spotlighted these 3 prominent trans actors who stood up and said, no more. We're tired of all you CIS, taking all of our transgendered roles. What the fuck?
It's almost too much for me to handle.
First of all, I don't know what cis means. Is that?
It's just normal.
Can you just break that down for me in the audience?
So that's someone that identifies with the same gender as biologically you're
born. You're born.
So
right?
basically, yeah. So we are just science. We're not science deniers. We're not.
What does CIS stand for something?
I don't really know that, but I just know that when someone calls you cisgender, it means that you are born a man, you identify as a man. Born a woman, identify as a woman. So we just have is cis one.
Great.
I'm
offended that people are calling me cis. CIS. I'm offended that people are calling me that then.
Yeah.
Since we're all going to get offended about it, you just fucking labeled me with a goddamn imaginary name that doesn't exist, nor is in a fucking dictionary. It's something that you guys came up with on your own.
Right.
And now you're calling me that.
Right.
Because I'm a man who identifies as a man. Why don't you just say I'm the same fucking person that I was born as, and then we can move on about our day.
Or we just don't live in fantasy land. We live in science world.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. So anyways, this story, I didn't believe it. I had to fact check it like 4 different times because I was like, man, maybe this is a joke or some fucking hoax that's going on online. And then no, I went to Deadline, which is, the super Hollywood insider site. I wouldn't say a lot of people know about it unless you're in the industry.
Yeah.
And if I read it there about the roles and things that are going on, then I'll be like, oh, shit, this is real. And her publicist released a statement, her publicist or agent last night, saying, if you don't think Scarlett Johansson can play a transgender role, Why don't you ask the casting directors who cast Jeffrey Tambor, Jared Leto, and Felicity Huffman? Look, 2 of them won Oscars. Tambor has won multiple fucking Emmys and Golden Globes for his portrayal as a transgendered person. When did we stop treating actors as actors? There's a reason it's called acting. It's because you're pretending. You're acting like you're another person.
But this is where we get in trouble. And the thing of like that guy giving his award away to a real hero. Like it seems, you know, like at these award shows and stuff, where we're making it very political. We're making our job more, you know, bigger than it is, more important than it is. When it really comes down to it, it's just acting. Yeah. It's not heroic. It's not political. It's not amazing. They get paid a lot of fucking money to act.
That's it.
And there's nothing like, you know, important about that, except for to them, you know, or what the movies or what the movie's going to do for certain people. You know, let whatever her role is as a transgender, like, speak to your community. Yeah. Maybe. But we get into trouble when we make it bigger like this, right? Because then it's like, what are you talking about? Why should you be in it? Yeah. And not ScarJo? Why?
I don't get that. The other thing I don't understand is if you're a producer and or a studio, and I don't know that this is a studio picture necessarily, but as an independent film, you have an even harder up-road battle. One, just trying to sell anything transgender, it just financially just does not do well. Right. And the reason why is because there's about 18 on the planet. That's it. It's not a big segment of the population that is going to go out and be like, oh my God, this movie's speaking to me. Mm-hmm. It's just not. There's just not enough people who are transgender, no matter what the media wants you to believe. There just isn't. Right. And again, if I'm that producer, I'm that studio, and you have a chance to cast Scarlett Johansson, like, she's the only thing that can sell that fucking movie.
Sell it, and she's good.
Yeah, she's good.
She's probably the best person as far as like the role.
She got the voice for it.
She really does. You know, and the same thing with like Felicity Huffman playing that. It's like she's
fit.
Looks like a dude.
She's fit. Yeah.
And she went with it. You know, it's like you could get offended being like, hey, wait, you didn't have to do much to me to like make me look like a man. But whatever. Yeah, because here's the other thing about these transgendered
actors who are getting so pissed off about it is at the end of the day, the studio or whoever these independent producers are, whoever's financing this movie still has to make money on these fucking things. So do they want to go out and cast to find a transgender actor? No, they don't, because your name... And again, I'm not even going to say their name because I don't know any of them. Right. They're not selling this fucking movie. They're not doing the interviews. They weren't in 90 Marvel movies or the Avengers, so they don't have that fan base around the world. Casting you in that movie is just throwing money out the fucking window. And if you want to be a transgendered actor and only play trans roles, because that's essentially also what you're saying to yourself is, hey, I'm a transgender actor. Like, then you can't play a regular role. Mm-mm. You can't play a girl or a boy because Scarlett Johansson's not allowed to play something else. Therefore, you're not allowed to play something else. Right. Go to a fucking one-man show, open one up, or one-woman show in fucking Kansas, or do dinner theater or something where there's a transgender role. Like, nobody says you have to be a movie star, and nobody lets you be a movie star. That is not a given. That is not something that you deserved or you earned because you're transgender and you're different than all the other actors. Fuck you. Go out and earn it like every single person that has ever had to go out and get a role on TV. Nobody gets plucked off the streets and says, oh, hey, congratulations. You're going to be the lead in this movie that we need to pay for around the world to try to recoup a $30 million budget, and we don't know who the fuck you are. Mm-hmm. That doesn't happen. So get off my lawn with this shit. I'm tired of hearing about it.
You have to be good.
Yeah, you gotta be good.
The one like trans actor I know is Laverne Cox, right? Just because she's fucking everywhere all the time.
And for the audience at home,
that's Orange is the New Black.
Correct.
And she's okay, like cool, but she is not a good actor. He is not a good actor.
Is it a dude?
It's a dude that is now.
He's got a dick and fake tits.
I think he's gone full transition. Okay. So I should be calling it her. I should be.
You can
but
do whatever
I
you want.
sometimes like to be like, it's a he, but he has changed all of his parts to be a girl. And is just not a great actor. So as far as like the roles that she's going to get, it's just like, you know, if I were casting a movie that I wanted good actors in, like I wouldn't cast her.
Right. Like,
I just wouldn't. She's not good.
I think in Orange is the New Black, that is a character that you would probably see in a prison, and that's why it fits.
And it fits, but even in that...
But, well, here's the thing. So I watched her on another show. It was a David E. Kelly show, I believe, on Primetime Network, and she was like the first trans on Primetime. She was terrible. Terrible. Show got canceled, and it was just like, all right, great. What are we pretending to be? Because you're only kind of one thing, and it's just like... oh, I'm this and I'm this and I'm this. And it's just, I can't do it. I can't deal with that shit anymore. No. And you're not going to make me buy into, she's playing a normal girl or a normal dude. Like, I'm not going to buy into that.
My brain just won't go there.
No.
It won't allow me to.
Same with like a Kevin Spacey. I don't like, if I saw a hardcore sex scene with a woman, I'd be like, come on.
Right? Oh, no. And that's the same too. Like there's a couple, you were saying there's a couple that get away with it, but in my mind, they don't completely.
No.
So like it's an interesting thing to come out as, you know, like a gay man in Hollywood. Like you really have to think about it because gosh, Neil Patrick Harris is the only one that's like figured it out.
And the reason, by the way, because we love our gays. We do. The reason why you have to think about it is this. You're thinking about it because you're concerned with what the audience perception is going to be of whether or not they can believe you in that role doing that certain act of sex or being married to a woman or having kids or whatever the fuck it is.
So that's why I think it's okay.
It's about believability.
To not come out where people are always like, just be who you are, blah, blah. It's like, no, like for actors too, it's like, it's okay for them to keep their private lives private because they want you to go on the whatever journey they get cast in, right?
Yes.
And the best actors, I think, are the ones that you like never see out. You never see on magazines. You never, you know what I mean? Because you can actually believe them.
Like Tom Hardy.
In the roles. Hardy.
Never.
Rockwell. Like, you know, Daniel Day-Lewis. I mean, come on. You never see them out. You don't know what their real deal is. And even when they talk, they're kind of weird and like, you don't really get a sense of them. And so when you see them on screen, it's like you go with it. Yeah.
Because you don't know.
And if you know too much about people, it's just like.
Yeah. And that's the thing about Kevin Spacey. And like, look, his downfall is obviously unfortunate, but it's his own doing, obviously. We knew in town.
Everyone knew.
Since I moved there in 2000 that he was gay. Yeah. I knew Kevin Spacey was gay. He didn't want to come out. I mean, he was forced to come out because of what happened to him on this Me Too shit. But like, he did not want to come out for that exact reason of, man, he plays so many different roles. When you go back and look at all of the shit that Kevin Spacey's done, like, it's crazy. Like American Beauty and all of that shit where you're like, oh man, he's played married guys. He's played the ref. Yeah. He plays them well.
Hardcore motherfuckers.
He's a great actor.
He's played villains. He's played like really macho guys and really like effeminate guys, whatever. So he's done it all. And I totally understood why he didn't want to. Yeah. Like always was like, yeah, I get it.
I took our child to, they have this movie at the lake thing here in Wilmington. And the movie was 9 Lives. Never heard of it, never seen it. But Kevin Spacey was the lead with Christopher Walken. And Kevin Spacey's character was married to Jennifer Garner in it. And this is knowing what I know now about Kevin Spacey and everything else. I still watched this movie and believed it. I believed him. Like, that's how good he is. And I was like, shit.
It's weird because he never quite said it. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
well,
come out to your friends. He eventually did.
Eventually did, yeah.
Yes, but I'm just saying, like, back in the day, you knew, but because he never said it, you didn't know. No. When you were watching. Yeah. So it's, you know, but Neil Patrick Harris in Gone Girl, I did go with it.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
There was a part of my mind
on How I Met Your Mother. Yeah, I went with his whole shit, but yeah, I mean, look, going back to this ScarJo thing and tying a bow in it, it would be like you getting offended because you didn't get the lead in White Chicks.
But I'm always offended when I don't get roles. But I know that I don't deserve anything. We've had this conversation when another transgender was wanting to be on the runway for Victoria's Secret, right? And the real deal about this business is that you do not deserve anything.
Anything.
No matter how hard you work, no matter how good you are, nothing is ever a given, or you don't deserve it.
Yeah.
So anytime you get anything, it's just like, holy shit, a million things had to come together. You were the right height. You were the right skin color. You were the right thing. You were... Yeah. You were able to travel to Canada, come together so that you get this role. It's never, ever the exact best person, obviously, because I'm not in every movie.
Yeah.
So it's never the best person. And once you realize that, and all of these transgender, once they realize that nothing is ever deserved to them in this industry.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I can speak to. If they want to get a job in corporate America and they're not being, promoted because of who they are, let's talk about that.
Yeah, different story. But as an actor, you
cannot touch.
You can't do that in this business.
You cannot touch it.
There's a guy that's one of my old good buddies for many, many years, named Riley Smith, who's an actor. He's on the show next week. Okay. I just did that interview last night with him, and he said the exact same thing. This guy has 78 credits on IMDb. He's been in fucking everything you could possibly think of. And he said the exact same thing last night of like, man, because I asked him, I was like, is there any roles that you think you wish you would have gotten or you thought you deserved or whatever? And he goes, no, not one. Because he goes, it just obviously wasn't right at that time. And I wasn't right for it. And he goes, if that didn't happen, then so-and-so wouldn't happen, and this other thing wouldn't happen. And he goes, I've never looked at it like that because nothing is a given in this fucking industry. And I was like, you're right. So these transgenders who are coming out now, like, go and fucking earn it. And here's the thing about being an actor, just an actor all the way around. If you were the best actor, go into the room, don't tell them your age. Don't tell them, anything about you. Don't tell them you're a transgender. If you want to go for a girl role, go for the fucking girl role. If you want to go for the guy role, if you get it, congratulations. Then you fucking earned it. You don't walk into a room and look a director in the eye or all the producers and the writers during a screen test and say, hey guys, before we begin, I just want to let you know that I'm a transgender. And I think that, I deserve this role because I'm different. You're not different. You're not different than any other actor out there on the planet. Why? Because your job is to pretend at the end of the day to be somebody else. You are who you are in real life.
It's too much.
But you're pretending to be somebody else, and then you're hoping to fool an audience on top of it into believing that you're that person.
It's too much. Like, it's
all of it's too much.
Crazy.
And I feel like, because we, a couple shows ago, I raged about the fucking transgender representative for Miss Universe out of Spain. I feel like this keeps popping up, and then the high school athletes we did on Drinking Bros, and it's like, why? You're genetically altering who you are to better yourself, like, or to be better than the other gender that you are. Like, I don't get it.
For me too, I think we're still dealing with racial equality. Like, now we need to deal with people who are choosing to be different and now want to be, equal and fight this like equal opportunity thing. Like, we're still not a lot, not everywhere, and not as much as the media wants you to believe, but we are still dealing with racial equality. We're still dealing with people not getting, jobs or things because of the color of their skin. They can do nothing about it.
Right.
And now there's people that are like getting sex changes and dressing different and wanting to be different.
Yeah.
As a choice, that are now trying to like still fight that same thing. Black people are like, yeah, we don't get the roles. They just change it for a white person. You know what I mean? Like, there's still that.
Yeah.
We still need to do that. Like, I can't even deal with that yet.
I know. It's just gotten so fucking crazy. And when I saw this, and it's like, fuck, I know her a little bit. She's a fucking good person. And it's Scarlett Johansson. She's not out thinking when she reads this script of, oh my God, what's the backlash going to be?
Right. I love her response.
So
I know it's a publicist, but I love that.
Same here.
I'm a fucking actor.
Yeah.
Like, I would hate for her to be like, I'm so sorry, or like explain why she got it, how she got it. And, we do need, or go on something. I love that they were just like, this is acting. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. And so I'm going to read these names to you. Tell me if you heard them. Trace Lizette and Jamie Clayton. No. And these are the people like currently on like IndieWire. IndieWire is a big publication. I fucking read IndieWire all the time. And that's who they're going with. And the title of their article, Trans Actresses Trace Lizette and Jamie Clayton slam Hollywood after Scarlett Johansson cast in transgender role. What? Like,
why do we even care? Like, why did we give them any juice?
I don't know. But not only that, but like,
it's not like anybody.
You had to dig, because I've never heard of either one of these people. You had to dig real fucking deep for this one. You had to reach real far to find these people and put them on the front of your article and say, "Hey guys, this is who we are," and then we're an injustice.
Like a man. That looks like a man.
Yes, that's what I think. It looks like a dude.
It looks like a dude.
It looks like a dude.
I think that even if I didn't know, I would be like, "Is that a boy?"
Yeah. And also it's one of those things where, if you have that same question in your mind, that means the rest of the audience who's going to be watching whatever movie you cast them in, man or woman, is going to be like, dude, is that a dude the whole time? And you don't want to be distracted by that type of shit.
Right. I mean, she's good. I will say that.
She's good at what?
I mean, just a good pass. She's passing pretty well.
I guess.
I'm looking at Trace Lizette.
Sure.
She's passing pretty well, but gosh, that's a dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't get it out of there.
It's a dude.
And I'm sorry. And maybe that's, old school, but I can't get it out of my head.
You remember that Bob Dylan movie where there was 6 different people playing Bob Dylan? Kate Blanchett was one of them.
Yeah.
Not one time as a male actor, when I watched that movie in the theaters, because I remember seeing it in Hollywood at ArcLight, and not one time did it cross my mind where I said to myself, man, she took my role.
I should have had that.
She took my role. I should have had that. Fuck no. It's up to somebody else.
Right.
Wasn't good enough. Great. Move on.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, great. And it was cool to see. I thought, like, great. You want to tackle something like that? Congratulations. Cool. I thought the movie was shitty, but whatever.
And Jared Leto playing a fucking gay guy, like,
he killed it.
He killed it. I guess transgender.
He won the Oscar for it.
Killed it.
It's great.
He was so good.
Yeah.
And it brought a lot of awareness to their community. And he definitely, every speech was like, this is for all the people that aren't allowed to be who they want to be, and blah, blah, blah. And so now all of a sudden we're like not okay with that.
Yeah.
Although at that time it was like, oh, he's,
I swear
so brave.
I swear to God, Jessie, if they cast a movie about somebody who has 2 podcasts out and it's not me, I'm gonna fucking rage. I'm gonna lose my GD mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna lose my GD mind.
Yep. We should be getting all the roles that are for guys and girls. Oh God,
it'd be like LeBron James being pissed off that they cast Omar Epps to play in a basketball movie. Like, fuck off with this shit. It's so frustrating. And you're like, this is what we're bitching about on 4th of July. Could you imagine going back in time, telling George Washington that, hey man, I know you were fighting for the freedom of this country, but you know what's going to happen 247 years later? There's going to be
crazy
2 transgender women. What's a transgender?
What is that?
Okay, but then they're going to be mad that somebody else is playing one of them in a movie, and it's what? It's
really hard.
I know. Let's slide it off to the slide. Let's push that plate to the end of the dinner table.
It's a lot.
What are you looking forward to today, food wise? What's on the docket?
What's on the docket? On our docket?
You make for the audience at home. I want to give you some shine here. Sometimes I go hard on you. Sometimes I go all in for you. Sometimes I come for you.
Sometimes you come for me when I haven't called for you.
Yeah, great cook.
Thank you.
One of the best in the biz. You can whip up anything, any recipe, anything. I think you put too much pressure on yourself to do it because you do it too last minute because you like those.
Because I like to feel like I'm on a competition show.
A cooking competition. No reason for that.
I know.
Today you're coming strong with a jalapeno dip, which is
It's a fan fave.
Oh, boy.
It's a fan fave.
And it's, you go Fritos, you go scoops up in that ass.
Scoops Fritos. Gross, dude. Come on, man. This is jalapeno dip we're talking about.
You go scoops up in that ass. Fritos
but
scoops.
For the video show, can we just get
you got a little dig out.
You get the scoops up in that. Oh.
Yeah, you got a little dig in it.
No. Anyways, you go scoops.
Fan fave on that. I go, and I didn't know this until moving to North Carolina. Maybe it's just a Harris Teeter thing because this is not a global thing yet, phenomenon.
Okay.
Maybe it is now. I don't know.
Okay.
I go those burgers that have the meat is already pre-pattied.
Sure, and
it's got the cheese, the jalapenos and cheese in it. Looking forward to those on the grill.
Yeah.
Those are big boy.
Those are amazing. And you can eat them just the burg.
Yeah.
Because they have the cheese and jalapeno and they're like
all
a little...
of it. All you need is a little starred
Sure.
and some ketchup on there.
Sure.
And you're good to go. You go mayo on that too, which that's a great combo as well.
Mayo is my second favorite condiment. So
yeah. What's your first?
What do you think?
Ranch. Oh, God. Hashtag Ranch Nation.
Ranch.
Yeah.
Mayo.
Yeah.
Barbecue. I know a weird,
Yuck.
but as far as dipping goes,
You're
honey
a disgusting
mustard.
human.
Honey mustard is in there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're going, look, I go with a Dijon. I don't like. I'll take it. I'll take a fucking regular all-American mustard, but I like the Dijon. I like the spice. I like that kick. I like that kick to it.
Yeah. As far as condiments go, I think you would go. First, Dijon mustard.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Would be A.
For sure. And then obviously
Blue
ketchup.
cheese, yeah.
And then third honey mustard. We go honey mustard.
Mm-hmm.
And then blue cheese is fourth for me. Those are my top four.
Right.
But today, I think it's going to be a 3-dog night for me because we're starting early. So, you start off with one dog, boom, cycle that down. Hour and a half later, go another dog. End of the night, power one more down. I like them burnt to shit.
Like... Black.
I want to see backdraft happen. I want to see you open up the lid and you hear that.
Yes, sucks in. Yes,
and then the flame engulfs my dogs. That's what I want. I like it real black.
Yeah.
I like those dogs.
You do.
Yeah.
You like it black for that ass.
Yeah, I do. Look, once you go black, you never go back on that dog. I like a Jaimin Hansu dog, real black.
Sure.
That's what that's my jam. So it's going to be a 3-dog night, probably one burg because they're big. Those pre-made Harris Teeter burgers.
Yep.
Are big. So I go one burg, 3-dog nights, and hey, I'll throw a little. I gotta go out of town for this. I'm doing stand up in Vegas on Friday night. So I gotta go a little lights on the. I can't go Wilmington Brewery. That's usually my jam. But
I think we'll probably go a White Claw or a Truly or vodka.
Yeah, I'm going vodka. I'll go vodka on a day like this. Stradkas. I'll throw a little Strike Force in there just to keep my energy going. I enjoy that, and then the slaw dog, dude. I could never get good coleslaw in California. Boom, come back to the South.
They do it right.
Yeah.
They keep it old school.
Yeah.
They don't try and do some new.
You can meet me on the corner of Crenshaw and Slauson because that slaw is coming right from my face hole.
Sure.
A big fan of that slaw.
Sure.
So what are you getting into today?
I'm definitely going to do a dog. I'm going to get into some sides, I think.
Oh, that's right.
So
you're a big mac and cheese gal.
Yeah, mac and cheese, macaroni salad, potato salad. We're seeing a theme here, and it's mayo and cheese.
Yeah.
So anything like that, and then dips. So I'm gonna go kind of sides and appetizer today.
Gotcha.
Possibly dessert. Just because I'm pregnant.
Yeah, and you're a big dessert person, anyways.
I'm a big dessert person, and I'm a big app and side person.
Yeah.
The meats aren't really, I don't want to waste my my stomach space.
Yeah. At least
and I don't have a lot of it.
You get to take your time with this meal tonight too, because it'll be a big function and you can take your time with it. No one enjoys taking their time for a dinner like you and your mom.
Why are you coming for me?
I'm not coming for you. But I'm just saying, thinking back to that dessert, like you will stretch it on out where you're just
I like going out to eat.
So do I.
I like having like dinner be like wine and different courses.
Same.
And trying different things and talking and getting a little drunker and having fun. That's what I like.
Same. But with a child.
It's my favorite thing.
Can't do it.
You're right. With a child, you can't do it. I still get pretty far. I still do pretty well with a kid. Like our child, I have trained him for that because that's just what I love to do. So he has to be a part of it.
Right.
So I've trained him to a certain point. Can I have dessert? Probably not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I cannot push it to dessert, but I can have a full meal. I can have appetizer, meal, couple glasses of wine, talk, have some fun.
Today's your day.
And also I'm pregnant, so like people won't be judging me that I'm like by the table the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're not pregnant, you don't want to be like, just the person that's like eating and going back 3-4 times.
Their faces. Sure.
But I am going to be allowed today, so I'm going to do it.
All right. Today's your day, James.
And that's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah.
Yeah. We're doing it.
I gotta get to it. I gotta get to that food.
Wait. Look, we gotta feed that other baby in there.
Listen,
eating for two. That line's gonna come up a lot today.
Probably. Yeah. And how hot it is. Oh, pregnant in the summer. And oh gosh, well, eat up. You deserve it.
You deserve it, James. You really do deserve it. Now we're going to get to the revolutionary figure of the day, shall we?
We shall.
We're going back. We're going back to G-dubs.
Okay.
We're going to George Washington for this one. He did it. That son of a bitch did it. That fucking SOB did it, didn't he?
Mm-hmm,
Crossed the Potomac, kicked a little ass.
Yeah.
Got loose, put some scoops up in that ass, and
nope.
freed this fucking country. You know?
Yep.
Freed this goddamn country.
Independent.
Yeah, we are, aren't we?
Yeah, we really are.
If we can just build that wall, we'll be good to go. You know,
we'll be fully independent.
keep it going. G-dubs, you're the fucking man today. You're the revolutionary.
For the people at home, for the people that don't know, who are you talking about?
George Washington.
Yeah.
Not Carver.
No, I know, but you're just calling him G-dubs.
The very first president of these United States of America.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Carver.
No.
And I love George Washington Carver. Nobody loves George Washington Carver more than me.
Sure.
You know, any guy that can walk into a room smelling like a fresh bag of peanuts is getting a lot of pussy. That guy. I talked about that in Night She Cries, and that's true. That still holds true to this day, by the way. But George Washington really did that shit. He put some scoops all up in that ass. What we're gonna do for the video show is we're trying to convert people to video as well. This is our big push now that we got the new studio and all that stuff, and we encourage you to watch the videos. Subscribe to the video show on iTunes. There's a brand new logo for it for Ross Patterson Revolution. It'll say, it's a red logo, and it'll say video show. You can subscribe to it on iTunes, and it's free. That means you can just watch the shows on iTunes free. You can go sideways with it, all that shit. You don't have to, you know, whatever the new Instagram thing is where you can only watch it fucking vertical. iTunes is letting you watch it sideways. You can watch the whole show as well. And then subscribe to the show, Ross Patterson Revolution, on YouTube. We're putting all videos on YouTube. Videos are fucking back. We're back. We're better than ever. And for the video show, since it is the 4th of July, you know that I do the best rendition of the Star Spangled Banner of all time with my mouth guitar.
It's true.
From Darnell Dawkins, mouth guitar legend. So for the video show, we're going to put that clip on the end of the video show, and you can enjoy that. For Jessie Wiseman, a.k.a. the Jables, I am Ross Patterson. I hope everybody had a wonderful 4th of July. Go America. It's fucking great again, isn't it, Jabes?
It really is.
Oh, we're back, baby. America's back. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
He looked out at that sea of people. And that's when it happened. Shea Stadium, Elvis on Ed Sullivan, and they were great. But they didn't define a generation. With everything that our nation was going through at that time, that song, that one moment summed up everything. It was magic. Pure magic.
I remember standing backstage with the roadies, watching him play the Star Spangled Banner, and it was beautiful. You know, for the first time in my life, without falling asleep with a lit cigarette in my mouth, I wept. We all look at each other, and we're all thinking the same thing. We have got to do something for this man. And collectively, mind you, it was the 60s, so this was very difficult for us to do. We reach into our pockets, and we dig up as much cocaine as we possibly can. We lay down the biggest fat fucking roll of coke you've ever seen in your life. We're talking like the length and width of the right field foul line at Fenway. He looks down, and we're applauding him with this sheepishly shed-eating grin, right? Asked me if I have a straw, and I do have a straw. It was custom made back at that time. He gets his right nostril, puts it over the straw, and just whiffs that entire fucking line in one whiff. And I was so impressed by that. I was just willing to offer him any hole I had at that time.